One of the great things about digital is, in a lot of ways, it has completely reduced the barriers to entry, which is great. It spurs innovation. But at the same time, what we're seeing is hundreds of companies entering the space, making claims that nobody is vetting. And so our clients are kind of confused and a little overwhelmed. It's like, well, who do I work with, and how do I interact with these companies? So at VivaKi, our value proposition, we call it 3 Ps: performance, protection, and partnerships. Because we fundamentally believe, like, performance we have to deliver if we're going to meet our clients' KPIs and earn their business again and again and again. But then there's this second piece, which is protection, which isn't so obvious. And so we use our VivaKi verified process to vet the technology players, the data providers, the DSP companies, and it's only those that pass our stringent requirements and methodology that we will then actually say, well, we're going to work with you, and then plug them into our technology stack. I think we have vendors in the industry who are just shady and dodgy, as what we would say in Australia, the dodgy characters. And there are vendors that are making claims that just aren't true. It's a very crowded marketplace, and in a lot of ways still in its infancy. So to make a splash or to come out or to be recognized, you have to make these grandiose claims, or these companies need to make these grandiose claims to get noticed. And that's very tempting if you're a CMO looking for a breakout win, or you've got struggling sales and you want to make a difference, or you just want to test this new thing called digital, relatively new thing called digital, then that's attractive. And so we see those entrants coming in and kind of creating distraction and noise that we want to avoid. I'm super excited about AOD and big data. I often tell people, like, I kind of eat silicon chips for breakfast. But what we do at VivaKi in support of AOD is we centralize our data in a product we call Skyscraper. So if you think of data along a spectrum of acquiring it, storing it, manipulating it, and reporting on it, Skyscraper focuses on the collection and the storage, and then we provide the tools to the AOD team to work with that data, analyze that data, and report it out so they can optimize and drive their campaigns. So that's what we're doing today. We're increasing the number of data sets that go into Skyscraper, and we do that because under our partnership model, we work with a number of different vendors for different channels: social, video, mobile, display, and each of those have their own data sets. Compiled together, just provide a rich tapestry that we can mine. So that's where we're going. More data sets, more cross-channel, cross-platform, and then all coming together within Skyscraper to provide the data to the AOD team so that they can optimize. Incremental data that's coming in, some of it is just greater fidelity. So as we start monitoring interaction on mobile devices and location where people are at, it could be greater information about the actual transaction process that we're executing. Otherwise, it's just the same data sets but across a broader spectrum. And what's great about that is the more data that we have, we actually get to a point of statistical significance. Like, there's just so much data that we have that we don't need to complete the entire set, but we can create algorithms that then extrapolate and are directionally correct that we can then make decisions upon.